Good morning, year one. It is your third computing lesson in week 5. I am really excited with all the progress you've been making. I've been seeing the directions you've been going in, your right turns and left turns, and all of those different products you've been using our Purple Mash software. As usual, if at any point during this video you want to pause me, keep going with the learning, then come back and check in, that's absolutely fine. Let's get cracking with this week's Maze Runner. I'm going to share my screen for you now so you can see what it is that we are up to today. So first of all, please make sure you have logged on to Purple Mash. Make sure you can see this screen in front of you. As with the last few weeks, you should find that I've set for you the to-do that you need to complete today, but I'll show you how you can go through and into your learning a little bit later. First of all, let's have a look at the vocabulary that I'll be using today and some of the vocabulary you had in your quizzes. Now, in your Purple Mash quizzes, you'll have seen that you were asked about a right-hand turn, whether that was a clockwise, anti-clockwise, or backwards turn. Hopefully you thought and you pictured a clock in your head and you thought about that when that clock moves round, you thought it goes to the right. And hopefully you know that a right-hand turn is therefore a clockwise turn. Then a forwards turn being something that goes in the direction you are facing. And a maze is a network of paths designed as a puzzle. That is true, isn't it? And maybe even you were able to think about your school journey in terms of left and right turns as we move into our learning today. Now, today, what you are looking at and what we are learning about is some words that we've learned before and some new words. So first of all, we've learned about before forward, backwards, right turn, and left turn. Two key words we'll be learning today is arrow and extend. Okay, so we're going to talk about the arrow function within our Purple Mash mazes, and we're going to look at how we can extend some of the programs that you were writing for us last time. So today's challenges, we are going to look at some of the additional direction keys. So you looked at some of the diagonal ones a couple of lessons ago. We're going to look at those in a bit more detail and see if we can use those alongside creating our step-by-step programs we were doing last week. So I'm excited. Let's get cracking with our learning straight away. So once you've got into your team, into your Purple Mash, you should see at the top, you've got a to-do. If you click on that to-do, it should take you straight through to the activity that you need to be completing. And again, the program that we are using is the to-go program. So it's not in your to-do. You can always come down like here into your actual tools, and you can click on this and open it and launch app from this direction here. Now, once you're in, again, remember you will have come up on your screen the starting position for how this starts, but you can choose a background. Now, remember, we are looking to create our own challenges today. So we're going to look and click on challenges here, and we're going to have a look at the challenges in front of us. Now, you have so far completed challenges 1, 2, 3, and 4. Today, we're looking at 5 and 6. So let's click on 5, and let's have a look at it together. If you want to pause me now and make sure you've got to this stage, that would be absolutely super, and I'll wait for you. Did you do it? Are you ready? Right, so let's have a look at our first challenge of the poppies. Right, I know poppies from my work in terms of Remembrance Sunday, so I have poppies. Let's click OK. There they are. There are my 2 poppies. And again, can you see I've got that slightly lighter area around the poppy to show that that is the direction I need to be going towards. I'm going to move my trail today because it's a bumblebee. And again, just to remind you of some of the features that we've looked at so far before. So numbers. Now, if you look here in terms of my directions, can you see I have got my diagonal directions as well here. Quarter turn to the right. I can do a full turn left, that's anti-clockwise, a full turn right, full turn down, 3/4 turn left, or a 3/4 turn right, or I can go backwards, okay? Arrows. And as we're working through our program today, remember we can keep checking as we go along. So as this is the puppy that's flashing, I'm going to make a start. And again, just like last time, I'm going to count it as efficiently as I can. So I'm not going to make a wiggly line. I could make a wiggly line if I wanted to, but I'm just going to make a straight line up and then a straight line to the right. Okay, so let's count them together. How many is my bumblebee going to have to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, forwards, 8. So I'm going to move my forwards arrow into that box. It's gone green, so I can drop it into that box, and I'm going to move it 8 in that direction. Ooh, I'm just going to click on it again, click on my 8, and move my 8 up into that direction. Okay, now, there my bumblebee goes all the way in the direction it needs to. That's super so far. Right, I'm going to rewind and check and do my next step. Remember that rewind button is this one across here. I can undo, rewind. So rewind, back it goes. Now, once my bumblebee has got up here, it then needs to go and do a right turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this next box, I'm going to put a right arrow key, and I'm going to put my 6. There it goes. Let's see if it gets to that first one of the poppies now. Let's go play there. Up my bumblebee goes, busy bee, pollinating all of the flowers, and then right and across it goes there. So far, so good. Can you now pause me and see if you can get your bumblebee to go all the way to the top and across to that? Go to the next poppy down here in as few moves as you can. So can you get your down there in as few moves as you come back? Let's see if we got the same route together, okay? Did you pause me? Have you had a go? Are you ready to see how we do with this one? So I could carry on going forwards now in this direction to this point here. Now, how do I do that? Is it the right turn again? Do I want it to turn right and go 5 or go 3 or 2? Let's try that and go see right and 2 and see what happens if I do that. Again, happened wrong there. It's gone straight up. Why did that happen? Have a think. Why did that happen? Where was my bumblebee when I started this program? Hopefully you're realizing, Mr. Shepherd, you should have started again. You should have rewound all the way at the beginning. Otherwise, it'll end up going up 8 to start off his bumblebee journey. So I know how that goes. So up, my bumblebee goes to the 8. Then it turns right and goes 6. And then it carries on right and goes another 2. Now I need to go down, down a few down this one here. So down 1, 2, 3 arrow, and I'm going to put 6. Okay, it's going to go down 6. Now, again, I'm not going to make the same mistake. I am going to rewind to the start, and I am going to click play and see if this works. So is it going to go to each of my different poppies? It's going to go up to the top, across to the right. It's going to carry on then going right 2 more and down to my other poppy. Now, you might have gone in some different directions to get yours to work. That's absolutely fine. Once you've done that, complete your challenge, hand it in to me so I can see what you came up with. Now, once you've done this challenge, we move on to something a little bit more tricky using those diagonal arrows. Look at this one together. So travel along the flight path to get to the spaceman. So let's have a look at this flight path. Can you see that I've got my rocket ship up here coming off of a planet? It needs to fly towards the sun, down past this planet, go straight up past the satellite and the alien. Hello, Mr. Alien, across to the left, finally getting to our spaceman. Now, that is not the quickest route. I'm not taking a shortcut this time. And what you see has happened over on the right-hand side here. Can you see that I've got more parts for my code? Because I'm going to need a few more this time in order to create a slightly longer, more to my normal kind of route up here on this right-hand side. But if I click on this one, it gives me the chance to do something a little bit different. It gives me the chance to do a few more steps. Now, if you are thinking you're getting really good at this, I wonder if you can have a go at creating your head. I want you to pause me and have a go. If you make a mistake, remember our keyword from a few weeks ago, debug. Go back to go, okay? Have a few minutes, have a play, see what you can come up with. And once you've completed that, unpause me and let's see if we can do it together. Okay, did you do it? Let's go together now and try and see if we can make this one work all the way along and complete this one together. So the first direction I need to go is right, and I need to go across right 1, 2, 3 jumps. Now, I can forgive you if you thought it to go right 4 jumps, this point and this point. So I'm going to go right 3. That's a clockwise turn of 3 to start myself off with. I need to make sure my 3 is in this box, not in a different box. Once it's gone right 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, I'm going to put a down arrow and 7. Then I'm going to need to do a left turn, an anti-clockwise turn, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice I'm not going to have a go until I've done all the route and see if my route works first time. That's what I'm looking for here. Now I'm going to have to go from this point here. I've got to remember where I got to. Right 6 is going to let me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up 8. Let's see if this is going to work. Oh my goodness. Up 8. Then after I've gone up 8, I'm going to have to go left again. 1, 2, 3 for my program. So I'm going to put my left arrow, and then I'm going to put in my 6. And in it goes. There I am. And I'm getting close now. I'm going to go down again. This time I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, I'm going to put down an 8, and I'm going to put it across here. Can you see the arrows? They're showing me where I'm going. And I've got this journey going up here into this one here, and I'm going down 8. There it is, into that box. And finally, the last part of my journey, 1, 2, 3 moves to the right. Let's see if that works. 3 moves to the right. So like your program that you created, if you want to pause, have a go, see if my program's going to work before I do. You can then let me know how I do. I'm then going to click play, and let's see how we get on. Across my rocket goes, past the sun. So far, so good. Round the planet. Oh, it's going to go past that purple planet. It's going to go up between the satellite and between my alien across to a planet that looks a bit like Venus, doesn't it, that planet? That same eerie blue glow. And then down to a planet that looks a little bit like Saturn, because Saturn has got rings just like that planet. And then across to my spaceman. Congratulations, I've done it. Yes. I hope you did it well at home. If you want to give yourself a bit of a cheer, if you managed to get yours done as well, I completely understand. Really, really impressive if you've managed to complete these routes. Have you seen, children? And the directions that we're trying to remember and the routes we're trying to remember are slightly longer. Every single week, I want you to have a good go at these to try on your own before you look at my solutions, and let me know how you're getting on. As usual, there is a mash quiz and see if you can answer the questions that I've put there for you. I will see you next week for our last lesson before half term, our fourth lesson in week 6. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye.